Greetings, teacher. We are Evelyn Arevalo and myself, Daniela Baraja, and we are going to talk about some key points about this case study, Advanced Teaching Pedagogy as Innovative Approach in Modern Education System. Okay, what are the key aspects? First, we have integrating technology into teaching. This means that technology is key to improving the learning and teaching experience. Teaching is no longer limited to traditional methods. It now incorporates digital tools that make learning more dynamic, interactive, and accessible. For example, using videos, virtual platforms, and online activities. Hybrid learning model, it combines teaching methods such as synchronous learning, which involves real-time classes, and synchronous learning or online learning where students learn at their own pace through videos or online assignments. Also, we have student-centered approach. In this one, students shift from being passive to active learners. This is because the use of technology fosters participation, collaboration, and critical thinking. For example, students discuss topics in forums or on platforms. And we have some tools like VoiceThread, a platform for creating presentations with voice recording or comments. Blogging is another one where you can write blogs to reflect on topics. Prezi, a more dynamic alternative to PowerPoint. Podcast, you can use audio recordings of class sessions, screencast videos in which the teacher provides step-by-step explanations, Kahoot, an educational gaming platform, and Google Classroom, a platform for managing classes.
Okay, so I'm going to continue with the next aspects. We have learning beyond the classroom, which is actually one of the most important shifts in modern education because learning is no longer limited to what happens inside a space or a physical space or a specific schedule. In this sense, technology allows students to continue learning at any time and from anywhere. And this creates what we call a personalized or personal learning environment, where students can explore the content, watch videos, or even interact with others based in their own interest and pace. For example, a student can review a recorded class, search for additional resources, or participate in online discussions. And as a result, learning becomes more flexible, more personalized, and in other words, more efficient and meaningful. Now, related to this, we also have assessment and feedback using technology, which has completely transformed the way teachers evaluate students. For the reason that traditionally assessment was limited to exams or writing tasks. However, now teachers can use digital tools to provide immediate feedback, track students' progress, and even adapt activities according to each student's performance. For instance, some platforms can automatically show the results and highlight mistakes and give suggestions for improvement, which not only saves time for the teachers, but also helps students understand their learning process in a more continuous and reflective way. In other words, assessment is no longer just about grading, but also about guiding learning. At the same time, this transformation has a change in the teacher's role in modern education because the teacher is no longer just a source of knowledge, but it becomes a facilitator and a guide, and even a mentor who supports students in constructing their own knowledge. This means that instead of simply explaining the content, teachers now design learning experiences, integrate technology effectively, and encourages participations using critical thinking and collaboration. we have, as a result, the classroom becomes more interactive and students feel more involved in their own learning process. Finally, all these elements lead to the general advantages of this innovative approach, since it not only makes learning more engaging and dynamic, but also helps students develop important skills such as autonomy and problem solving using digital competence and communication. So that is all. Thank you so much.